That's broken. What it do, Zanyo? Welcome to the studio. So today I just wanted to kind of make a video about the recent project that I'm really trying to focus on this year. And that is the Fujifilm GFX challenge. As of today, we booked our first day of shooting, which is going to be on April 20th. Pretty much the idea is to bring together breaking and traditional sports. So stuff like boxing, track and field, all those other events, and whatever you kind of think what a sport is. I'm trying to bring breaking into that world because, as you may or may have not known, breaking is now in the Olympics. And what I wanted to create from this project specifically is to create an awareness for breaking being in the Olympics, and also at the same time that breaking is around and still going, even though we went underground or not really popular anymore. And what I wanted to just create from this project is the same respect that people would get if they're participating in that traditional sports. So that being said, we're finally getting our first shots done. It's going to be an interesting day. I've gotten some test shots, which is cool. For me, it's a whole new process for me because whenever I usually shoot, it's very run and gun. It's very kind of impromptu freestyle. I just kind of play off with the subject and what they're good at. And I kind of focus only what I'm good at, which is capturing movement and trying to create some kind of a story behind it. So this is the first time that I'm really having budget for a project, which is nice. Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. So on the 20th, there will be a boxer. Well, first location, it's going to be multiple locations. First location is going to be a boxing gym. And I had the pleasure of working with the owner and also the boxing gym a long time ago, at least 2 years ago, for another project. And that's why I thought of this gym. And it's kind of perfect because there's actually shots I want to get, which is kind of like a bird's eye view. And I want to rig it up on the ceiling, which is great because they have a ceiling that's kind of close to the ring and I can just rig it up the camera. And I'm gonna be rigging up the GFX 100 the second, so that's gonna be scary, but I'll be fine. And the second location we're thinking of, the 22nd at the Bevy space. We're able to rent that space, which is fantastic, and we're gonna create some cool imagery there as well. Again, for this project, I really just wanted to create a body of work that what represents, in my opinion, what breaking is and what breaking can achieve in a way. So really try to focus on the creative side of breaking and not necessarily focus on the moves itself, but I just wanted to create something that's cool with both the traditional sports and breaking and the locations. I'm very excited about this project. Big shout out to my homie Bryce. He's been helping me with this project for a really long time now, since January essentially, and he's been with me since the first draft of the grant all the way to now, and he's producing it. It's actually a hectic month for us because we're going to be shooting the 20th, but Bryce being the producer, he's actually not going to be there because he's actually competing for Red Bull BC1 Canada in Vancouver. So we'll see what's going to happen. I will be okay. I'm going to be looking for some helping hands, but it is what it is. That's what the life is, especially if you're living as a freelancer, dancer, in whatever kind of art field or entrepreneur you're in. It's just kind of like hectic, and you don't have set dates. It just kind of happens. I feel like with breaking, it's really hard to capture movement. Not a lot of people know what form is, and that's why I feel like in this kind of scenario, shooting breaking, somebody that knows the culture and the scene, they have, in my opinion, have to be the one shooting it because they know what looks good and what looks bad. But you can also say the other way, where a completely random person, bystander, if you will, looking at this and seeing it from the perspective of the person that don't know what this breaking thing is about. Just rambling at this point, but good thing my page or my YouTube channel is low key right now because I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about this, but I saw the grant application during October last year, and I've been really wanting to do this for a really long time now. I actually tried applying last time, but I was just late, and then now this is my first time actually applying, finally, and getting in. We applied to it on October or something like that. Surprisingly, it was a very quick response. I got the confirmation email on January 1st, I believe, and that was just kind of a big shock because I didn't really think I was gonna win that. Super happy about that win, and now we're here. One thing I feel like has been difficult for this project is the scope of the project that I'm trying to do, because one of the biggest things that I'm trying to really exaggerate in this project is the breakers and the location. I can just shoot b-boys wherever, whether it be a studio or in the street. And one thing about breaking is that we can really dance anywhere, you know, whether it be smooth floor or carpeted, or, you know, we can do some stuff. You know, flip it to the athletes. Yeah, they can do the sport, but it's not the same thing. That's why breaking for me is really cool like that. And it's like an art form slash a sport. It's not just a sport. It's a very athletic form of art. I didn't want to just do, again, breaking somewhere else. I wanted to do breaking, shoot them in places that we'd never really be a part of, kind of thing, and letting us be somewhat of the hero rather than just the background most of the time. Track and field arena. So we're trying to look for spaces like York University, University of Toronto, and it's kind of insane of how much the rental prices are, which, you know, I get it, but the York University is around 2,200 for 1 day of shooting, and University of Toronto is about $4,000 for a day, and we only have $5,000 for the project. So that's literally like third of the budget for U of T, and then half the budget for York University. So we're trying to figure out ways and how to work around the budget. And obviously, I want to get everybody paid properly. And a really passionate project for me, and I just want to make everybody happy. And I kind of want to make, well, one, myself happy, so that I can, you know, prove that I can do exhibits and stuff. Talking about exhibits, on November, we're going to be premiering the body of work that the winners of the GFX Challenge have won on Roppongi, Japan, which is super cool. It's going to be my second exhibit ever, and it's going to be in Japan, so I'm super excited. Let's just hope something comes out of it. I'm just would really be happy to see my work printed and in a museum kind of space, because I feel like most of my work is more on the commercial side, even though I'm not really in the industry yet. I'm still trying to find my way into the industry, and I'm doing a lot more video as well. So going back into photography and really focusing on photography this year, especially with this project, has really been awesome and full of blessings. But yeah, it's also hard trying to balance photography and videography. So yeah, this is more a lot of talking for this video, but it is what it is. Thanks for tuning in. I'll make another update after the shoots. And then, yeah, see you soon. Peace.